P. Think eating fish is always healthy. Think again, some fish are silently damaging your brain, heart, and joints, especially after 60. Just 2 servings a week of the wrong fish can increase your risk of stroke, memory loss, and inflammation by up to 80%. Today, I'll reveal 4 fish you should never eat, and 4 you must eat daily to protect your memory, muscles, and heart. Are you ready to uncover the truth? P. Introduction and the hidden dangers of fish for seniors. Have you ever sat down to enjoy a piece of fish, thinking you were making a healthy choice, only to later realize that it could quietly be harming your brain, heart, and even accelerating the aging process? For seniors over 60, this isn't just speculation. Recent research published in The Lancet in 2023 revealed that consuming the wrong type of fish just twice a week can increase your risk of stroke and memory loss by 70 to 80%. And here's the part nobody talks about. Most seniors are eating the wrong fish on a regular basis. Fish contaminated with mercury toxins, P, and hidden inflammatory compounds often end up on our plates while we believe we are choosing something beneficial. But there is hope. P. Findings from the Journal of Gerontology show that selecting the right fish can lower the risk of Alzheimer's by up to 40%, protect your arteries, and even slow aging at the cellular level. P. Tonight I'll guide you through the truth. We'll start with the 4 fishes seniors should never touch after 60 and then move to the 4 fishes you must eat daily to maintain strength, mental clarity, and independence. Every fact I present is grounded in peer-reviewed science, not rumors or scare tactics. Links to all studies and sources are included in the description below. Before we dive in, P, take a moment to comment on which fish you eat most often and why. I love reading your stories and engaging with as many of you as I can. And if this is your first time here, I'm Dr. James P, and this is It's Better Health, where we explore science-backed strategies to help you live stronger, longer. Let's begin with the 4 fishes seniors should avoid. Worst fish. Fane 4. Imported catfish. Catfish may seem harmless, a mild flavor, easy to cook, and affordable. But if it's imported, especially from farms in certain parts of Asia, it could be one of the most contaminated fish you consume. The problem starts with farming conditions. Imported catfish are often raised in extremely crowded tanks or ponds. Disease spreads quickly, prompting farmers to use large amounts of antibiotics. These antibiotics don't disappear, they accumulate in the fish and enter your body when consumed. For seniors with naturally weaker immune systems, this can contribute to antibiotic resistance, making medications less effective when needed. But antibiotics are only part of the problem. Tests on imported catfish have revealed residues of banned chemicals and carcinogens. Many of these fish are raised in polluted waters, absorbing industrial runoff and heavy metals such as mercury and lead. Over time, these toxins quietly accumulate in your body. Older adults process toxins less efficiently, which can increase the risk of kidney damage, neurological problems, and even cancer. Inflammation is another hidden danger. Imported catfish are often fed diets high in corn and soy, resulting in an unhealthy omega-6 to omega-3 ratio. Excess omega-6 fats without sufficient omega-3s, can fuel inflammation in the body. For seniors with arthritis, heart disease, or autoimmune conditions, eating this fish is like pouring gasoline on a fire. Finally, imported catfish is nutritionally weak. It offers low-quality protein and very few beneficial nutrients, essentially giving you empty calories laced with health risks. So, while that catfish fillet may seem like a budget-friendly option, the hidden costs can be significant. If catfish is on your menu, always choose domestically raised catfish, which adheres to stricter regulations and avoids many of these dangers. Worst fish. Fane 3 tuna and worst fish. Fane 2 king mackerel. Worst fish. Fane 3 tuna and worst fish. 2 king mackerel. Worst fish. Fane 3 tuna. For decades, tuna has been considered a staple of healthy eating. From tuna salad sandwiches to canned tuna tossed into pasta, millions of people include in their diets, believing it to be a lean, safe protein. But for seniors over 60, tuna hides a silent and serious danger, mercury. The issue is particularly pronounced with larger species like albacore, white tuna, and Berg tuna. These fish are long-lived predators, feeding on smaller fish throughout their lives. As a result, mercury gradually accumulates in their flesh. This is especially concerning for seniors whose bodies are less efficient at detoxifying heavy metals. When mercury enters the body, it primarily targets the brain and nervous system. Symptoms of mercury exposure can mimic normal aging, including memory loss, confusion, tremors, numbness, and mood swings. Imagine attributing your occasional forgetfulness or emotional fluctuations to age, when in reality the tuna on your plate could be the culprit. Mercury also affects cardiovascular health. It increases oxidative stress, damages blood vessel linings, and can disrupt the electrical signals that control heart rhythm. Seniors with pre-existing conditions such as high blood pressure, arrhythmias, or heart disease are particularly vulnerable. A study published in JAMA Neurology found that seniors with higher mercury levels from tuna consumption had up to a 65% greater risk of cognitive decline. Even canned tuna isn't entirely safe. Light tuna, usually skipjack, contains lower mercury than albacore, but frequent consumption still increases cumulative exposure. For seniors who love convenience, tuna may become a daily habit, slowly raising mercury levels until damage occurs. The key here is awareness and moderation. If you enjoy tuna, stick to light tuna and limit it to once or twice per month. However, safer alternatives rich in protein and omega-3s exist without the heavy metal risk. Worst fish fainty king mackerel. Mackerel can be confusing because it comes in multiple varieties. Atlantic or Spanish mackerel are relatively safe, but king mackerel is a large predator with dangerously high mercury levels. Many seniors don't know the difference, inadvertently putting their health at risk. King mackerel is long-lived and sits at the top of the ocean food chain. This allows toxins, particularly mercury, to accumulate in its flesh at alarming levels. For people over 60, mercury exposure can accelerate cognitive decline and nerve damage. Symptoms include memory loss, mood swings, difficulty concentrating, tremors, and even depression. The cardiovascular system is affected as well. Mercury damages blood vessel linings, disrupts heart rhythm, and increases oxidative stress, which raises the risk of heart attack and stroke. Seniors already managing conditions like hypertension or heart disease are particularly at risk. Mercury is also harder to eliminate when kidney or liver function declines with age, which is common in older adults. King mackerel often appears in stores simply labeled mackerel, making it easy to confuse with safer varieties. Unless you specifically ask or check the label, you could unknowingly consume this toxic fish. Health authorities are clear. The FDA and EPA warn seniors, children, and pregnant women to avoid king mackerel completely. It is one of the few fish officially placed on the do not eat list because of its high mercury content. It's important to note that not all mackerel is harmful. Atlantic and Spanish mackerel are smaller, live shorter lives, and contain much lower levels of mercury. They can be part of a healthy diet for seniors. But king mackerel, it's a fish that should never touch your plate. By now, it's clear that some fish can silently harm your brain, heart, and nervous system while you believe you're making a healthy choice. Tuna and king mackerel, despite their popularity and flavor, are dangerous for seniors because of mercury accumulation. The symptoms develop gradually, often mistaken for normal aging, and the long-term consequences can be severe. Avoiding these two fish is essential to protect your memory, mood, and cardiovascular health. In the next part, we will explore the worst fish. Number 1, farm-raised tilapia, and why it may be even more harmful than red meat or bacon for seniors over 60. Worst fish. 1 farm tilapia. Worst fish. 1 farm-raised tilapia. You might be surprised that tilapia, one of the most popular fish in America, tops the list of fish seniors should avoid. It's cheap, widely available, and often marketed as a healthy, lean protein. But farm-raised tilapia can be far more harmful than many realize, and in some ways more dangerous than red meat or even bacon for seniors over 60. The first problem lies in how tilapia are raised. In most fish farms, tilapia are crowded into small ponds or cages, sometimes swimming in their own waste. These unsanitary conditions create the perfect environment for bacteria, parasites, and disease. To keep the fish alive, farmers rely heavily on antibiotics, pesticides, and antifungal chemicals. These compounds don't disappear. They accumulate in the fish and eventually in your body. For seniors whose immune systems may already be weaker and whose detoxification processes are slower, this creates a significant health burden. Another concern is the feed. To cut costs, farm tilapia are often fed diets containing cheap fillers like corn, soy, and even chicken waste. Yes! Chicken feces is sometimes used as a protein source in tilapia feed. This unnatural diet alters the fish's fatty acid profile, creating a dangerous imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3 fats. Ideally, humans need an omega-6 to omega-3 ratio close to 1:1 or 2:1. Farm tilapia, however, can reach a ratio as high as 11:1. Excess omega-6 fats act like gasoline on the fire of inflammation, worsening arthritis, heart disease, diabetes, and even Alzheimer's risk in seniors. Laboratory tests have also revealed that farm-raised tilapia can contain dioxins, highly toxic industrial pollutants that accumulate in fat tissue and remain in the body for years. Dioxins are linked to cancer, immune system suppression, and hormone disruption. For older adults who are already more susceptible to toxin buildup, this is a serious concern. Nutritionally, farm tilapia is disappointing. Unlike wild fish, which are rich in omega-3s, selenium, and other essential nutrients, tilapia often provides low-quality protein and minimal health benefits. In essence, you're consuming a fish that fills your stomach but does little to nourish your body. Meanwhile, the chemical load and inflammatory fats quietly work against your health. For seniors, the consequences of eating farm tilapia can be severe. Chronic inflammation may worsen joint pain and arthritis. Imbalanced fats can increase the risk of heart attack or stroke. Antibiotic residues may contribute to infections that are harder to fight, and long-term exposure to dioxins can raise cancer risk. All of this occurs while many people continue to eat tilapia thinking it's a safe, budget-friendly choice. The truth is, there are affordable, P. Safer alternatives. Wild-caught fish such as sardines, cod, or trout deliver superior nutrition without the chemical and toxin risks. These fish provide high-quality protein, omega-3 fatty acids, selenium, P, and vitamins that actively support brain, heart, and joint health. In comparison, farm-raised tilapia is a nutritional junk food of the seafood world, empty calories with hidden dangers. So, P, if you're over 60 and serious about protecting your health, avoid farm tilapia altogether. It's not a neutral choice. It can actively harm your body over time. Every serving contributes to inflammation, toxin buildup, and nutrient deficiencies that accelerate age-related decline. Now that you know the 4 worst fish seniors should avoid: imported catfish, tuna, king mackerel, and farm-raised tilapia, it's time to shift focus to the positive side of the seafood spectrum. Choosing the right fish can act like medicine for your body, supporting muscles, bones, P, heart, and brain while reducing inflammation and toxin exposure. In the next part, we'll explore the 4 best fishes seniors can eat daily, P, starting with a fish that doesn't always get the spotlight, but deserves a permanent place on your dinner table: wild-caught Pacific cod. We'll look at why this fish is so nutrient-dense, safe, and beneficial for those over 60. The best fishes for seniors: cod and sardines. The best fishes for seniors: wild-caught Pacific cod and sardines. After learning about the 4 worst fishes for seniors, P, it's time to focus on the positive: the 4 best fishes that can actively protect your brain, heart, bones, and joints after 60. The right fish can act like medicine, delivering essential nutrients, reducing inflammation, and promoting longevity. In this part, we'll cover wild-caught Pacific cod and sardines, 2 fish that should regularly appear on your plate. P, best fish family for wild-caught Pacific cod. When most people think of healthy fish, salmon often comes to mind. However, wild-caught Pacific cod is a quiet powerhouse that deserves far more recognition. Especially for seniors, 1 serving of Pacific cod provides approximately 40 grams of high-quality, complete protein with less than 2 grams of fat and only around 180 calories. This makes cod a near-perfect option for older adults fighting sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass that affects nearly half of people over 80. Without sufficient protein, muscles weaken, balance falters, and independence can slip away. Cod offers lean, bioavailable protein that nourishes muscles without adding unhealthy fats. Beyond protein, Pacific cod is rich in selenium, a trace mineral many seniors are deficient in. Selenium functions as a powerful antioxidant, shielding cells from oxidative stress, which accelerates aging at the cellular level. It also supports thyroid function and strengthens the immune system. Studies have linked higher selenium levels to improved cognitive function and reduced risk of age-related diseases. Pacific cod also contains phosphorus, which works with calcium to maintain bone density, and vitamin B12, essential for nerve health and energy metabolism. Seniors often struggle to absorb B12 efficiently, P, and a deficiency can lead to fatigue, anemia, and neurological issues. Cod delivers these nutrients in a highly bioavailable form, supporting both brain and muscle function. Another advantage of Pacific cod is its purity. Unlike long-lived predator fish that accumulate mercury and other toxins, Pacific cod are harvested from clean Alaskan waters and live shorter lives. P, this means they contain far fewer contaminants. Alaska's cod fishery is one of the most sustainable and carefully managed fisheries in the world, ensuring that you can enjoy this fish regularly without worrying about heavy metals or environmental harm. When preparing cod, gentle cooking methods like baking or steaming are best to preserve its delicate proteins and selenium content. Pair it with olive oil, lemon, or vegetables to enhance flavor and nutrient absorption. Best fish fan 3, sardines: small, unassuming, and often overlooked, sardines are a nutritional powerhouse for seniors. Don't let their size fool you. These tiny fish pack enormous health benefits. Pea sardines are among the richest natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. These essential fats act like cellular firefighters, reducing chronic inflammation that contributes to arthritis, heart disease, clogged arteries, and cognitive decline. Regular consumption of sardines has been linked to improved heart health, mobility, P, and even more stable moods in older adults. Sardines also provide vitamin D, which becomes harder to obtain from sunlight as we age. 1 can delivers roughly 40% of your daily requirement. Coupled with the calcium and phosphorus in their soft, edible bones, sardines are a perfect trio for maintaining bone strength, reducing fracture risk, and supporting overall skeletal health. Because sardines sit at the bottom of the food chain and feed on plankton, they accumulate virtually no mercury or other heavy metals. This makes them one of the safest fish seniors can eat regularly without worrying about toxin buildup. Additionally, sardines are rich in vitamin B12, P, which supports nerve function and prevents fatigue and memory problems. Their protein content is complete and easily digestible, helping seniors maintain muscle mass and metabolic health. P. Sardines are versatile and convenient. Canned sardines can be eaten straight from the tin, mixed into salads, mashed with avocado on toast, or stirred into pasta dishes. They're affordable, shelf-stable, and provide consistent doses of omega-3s, calcium, and other essential nutrients for senior health. By incorporating Pacific cod and sardines into your weekly meals, You're taking significant steps toward protecting your heart, brain, bones, and muscles. These fish are clean, safe, nutrient-dense, and provide immense health benefits that grow with every serving. Wild-caught Alaskan salmon and rainbow trout, the best fishes for seniors. Wild-caught Alaskan salmon and rainbow trout. Continuing from the previous part, we now focus on two of the most powerful healing fishes for seniors over 6'7". Wild-caught Alaskan salmon and rainbow trout. These fish are not only nutrient-rich but also clean and safe, making them ideal choices for anyone looking to protect their heart, brain, bones, and joints while slowing age-related decline. Best fish. 82. Wild-caught Alaskan salmon. Alaskan salmon has long been celebrated by nutritionists and researchers as a superfood. For seniors, its benefits extend far beyond basic nutrition. The most notable component of salmon is its omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. These essential fats are critical for brain health, helping maintain memory, focus, and overall cognitive function. Research from the University of Pittsburgh found that seniors with higher DHA blood levels had larger brain volumes and better memory performance. In other words, regular consumption of wild-caught salmon doesn't just slow brain decline, it actively supports cognitive resilience. Omega-3s also combat chronic inflammation, which contributes to arthritis, stiff joints, poor circulation, and clogged arteries. Seniors who eat wild salmon at least twice a week often experience lower levels of inflammatory markers, resulting in improved mobility and reduced joint pain. Salmon is also a top-tier source of high-quality protein. Aging bodies use protein less efficiently, which contributes to sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass. Each serving of wild-caught salmon provides around 40 grams of easily digestible protein, supplying the essential building blocks needed to maintain muscle strength, balance, and independence. In addition to omega-3s and protein, salmon is rich in selenium, vitamin B12, vitamin D, and antioxidant compounds. One powerful antioxidant, astaxanthin, gives salmon its pink-orange hue. Astaxanthin protects cells from oxidative stress, supporting skin elasticity, eye health, and even endurance. Selenium and vitamin B12 further support immune function, nerve health, and energy metabolism. Vitamin D strengthens bones and supports cardiovascular health, critical concerns for seniors. What sets wild-caught Alaskan salmon apart from farm varieties is its purity. Wild salmon feed naturally and live in clean, cold waters, minimizing exposure to mercury, PCBs, and other industrial toxins often found in farmed fish. For maximum nutrient retention, bake, steam, or grill salmon at medium heat. Pair it with vegetables and a drizzle of olive oil for optimal absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. Regularly incorporating Alaskan salmon into your diet is a strategic, science-backed way to strengthen your body and brain simultaneously. Best fish. 81. Rainbow trout. While salmon receives much of the spotlight, rainbow trout quietly deserves the crown as the ultimate senior-friendly fish. Rainbow trout combines the nutritional benefits of salmon, cod, and sardines while remaining one of the safest fish you can eat. Trout is raised in clean freshwater systems in the U.S., subject to strict regulations that ensure minimal exposure to mercury, pollutants, and antibiotics. This makes it an excellent choice for seniors concerned about toxin buildup. A single serving delivers roughly 1,000 mg of omega-3s, which supports heart health by reducing arterial stiffness and lowering chronic inflammation. Omega-3s also protect the brain, reducing the risk of cognitive decline, memory loss, and age-related mood changes. Rainbow trout is rich in potassium, helping regulate blood pressure, which is particularly important since nearly 70% of seniors over 60 struggle with hypertension. It also contains phosphorus, which strengthens bones, and iron, which supports red blood cells and energy levels. Zinc boosts immunity, while niacin B3 helps maintain healthy cholesterol levels. Trout's B12 content further protects nerve function and prevents fatigue and brain fog. Vitamin E in rainbow trout works alongside omega-3s and selenium to create a triple defense against oxidative stress, age-related cellular damage, and immune decline. Additionally, its mild flavor and tender texture make it easy to digest, ideal for seniors who find other fish too oily or strong-tasting. Rainbow trout is versatile in the kitchen. Bake, pan, sear, or grill it with herbs and lemon. Its gentle flavor allows for creativity without compromising nutrient content. Conclusion: now you have the full picture. Some fish, like imported catfish, tuna, king mackerel, and farm-raised tilapia, quietly damage your brain, heart, joints, and immune system. Others, like wild-caught Pacific cod, sardines, wild Alaskan salmon, and rainbow trout, provide healing nutrients, protect against age-related decline, and help seniors stay strong, sharp, and independent. The choice is powerful. Continue eating harmful fish and risk stroke, memory loss, and inflammation, or switch to safe, nutrient-dense options that support longevity and vitality. Start small. Swap just one serving of a dangerous fish for one of the best fish each week, and over time, you'll notice improvements in energy, memory, joint comfort, and overall health. Eating the right fish is more than a meal. It's an investment in your future well-being. If you want more science-backed health insights like this, hit that subscribe button and join Berg's Insights for tips to stay sharp, strong, and healthy!